Smartish is here. Hello, Chief. This is Agent Maxwell Smartish. And yeah, I'm not going to really do this bit. As much as I love the show Get Smart, and I could easily do this with Smartish, it really wouldn't be easy because you got to set up all the things, you got to do that, you got to get the cone of silence. It gets pretty complicated. Anyway, we've got a lot of Smartish products to look at here, and we're going to be opening them all up, trying them out right after this. Okay, I'm going to start with the Gripmunk with MagSafe. This is a really good case. For this particular one is for the iPhone 16 Pro Max. Sorry, I don't have that on me to show it off, but I'll show off the case. This is it right here, and it looks like a pretty good case. Very smooth. I'm not really certain why it's called the Gripmunk. Is that like a chipmunk or something like that, but with grip? Yeah, that doesn't really make a lot of sense to me, but I have to admit, I really like it, and I like this color here, and it comes in a lot of other different kind of things too. By the way, a lot of these cases come in interesting sort of forms, and we're going to look at all of them here. But yeah, you can get this one for about $19.99, marked down from $24.99 on the Smartish site right now. Let's move on. Next case that we have is the Wallet Slayer Volume 2. Yes, there is a Volume 1, and yes, I actually think we have it down here. This particular guy is for the iPhone 16 Plus, or at least this particular model is. Again, I don't have that particular model, but I do have essentially what it is. This doesn't feel like actual leather. I can't really tell what it is. It's enough to make it look like it, just enough, and probably saving a few cows in the process. So yeah, this is definitely a good place for you to hold your cards and stuff like that, because I think we all do this now. We can all like have a smartphone case and then just kind of put our cards in it, which means that all our cases are now our wallets. Now, ask yourself which one you would rather lose. Ooh! Anyway, this particular guy is marked down to $29.99 on this recording, but it usually is about $34.99. You can get it on the Smartish website right now. Okay, now I've got two here. They're the Gripzilla, and this one is for the iPhone 16 Pro. This one is for the regular iPhone 16. And perhaps we can demonstrate that one because I believe I do have access to that particular thing, or that particular phone. So why is it called the Gripzilla? Well, in short, these little widgets right here. Yeah, this is Gripzilla. I guess because it really gives you a good grip on it, and I have to admit, yeah, it's something good to have in your hand because, hey man, I dropped my phone the other day and I kind of wish I had a case that was able to better keep it in my hand for certain non-sticky situations where I kind of want it just sort of to keep in there. Just out of curiosity, I'm just going to open up this one, see if there's anything in there. Oh, hello, hello, hello. This Gripzilla has this design. How about that? Oh my gosh, it rocks. Like literally. Like, dude, this is like Say Anything here. Or that one scene in Deadpool where he satirizes Say Anything. Yeah, I know. Anyway, I guess it's been done to death, hasn't it? Anyway, you can get both of these, or I'm hoping that both of these are the same price. I don't really think I have this up, but $34.99 marked down to $29.99 at the time of this recording. All right, let's move on. Okay, up next we've got the Gripmunk with MagSafe, and yes, I have three of them because I think they sent me three of them by accident, but part of that is maybe there's some interesting pictures on them, like this one, for example. Now, didn't I just talk about the Gripmunk? I believe I did, but yeah, I talked about it for a different size phone. This is for the iPhone 16, and it's pretty cool. So just for the sake of argument, and because I'm darn curious, what other pictures do we have? Oh man, look at this. This is pretty awesome, isn't it? This company can do more than just phones that just do that. Now, honestly, I think the last time I reviewed Smartish products, most of their phones were pretty just one color, plain, probably the most simplest thing to do. Now they're getting to kind of Casetify territory. Yeah, Casetify actually had something like this that I reviewed the other day. Really nice looking, isn't it? So yeah, go to the Smartish site and see what kind of designs they have for these types of phones. Now this one is $19.99. That's a markdown from $24.99, so check it out there. Yeah. This is the Wallet Slayer Volume 1, and in case you're wondering, I'm not really certain what makes it too much different, but I have to admit, I like the design on this. Now, yeah, I don't want you guys to come up with this idea that the Wallet Slayer 1 has nice, cool designs like this, and the Wallet Slayer 2 doesn't. I'm not really sure what the difference is. I'll have to put that in my article. But essentially, yeah, this can pretty much hold a card, you know, because your phone is kind of your wallet now. So it's essentially this kind of thing. Sweet looking kind of, I don't know, lightning or marbly design. I'm not even really certain how to describe this, really. But it is friggin' awesome, isn't it? So yeah, I'll get more information on my website article. But this is the number 1. The 2 must be just fan-friggin-tastic. Charge dinghy. Yeah, that's the name of this particular product here. Interesting little thing here. Basically, it's a simple, you know, one of those magnetic chargers, which of course we reviewed before. Oh, hello. This one I like because it came in this nice purple marble sort of thing. Here's what I'm kind of hoping will happen. And this particular thing plugs into a USB thing, but it does have the adapter designed for a USB-A. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to test it out, but I'm not going to test it out on an iPhone because unfortunately I don't have one. What I want to do is if I can use it on, say, a regular size type of magnetic charging phone, for example, this one that I've used in previous reviews, I want to see if it'll charge up there. Does it work? And it does. Okay, we're good there to go there. So the Charge Dinghy is quite the device here, and it's available for $29.99, now marked down to $24.99 on the Smartish site now. So I recommend getting it if you're looking into this, something like that. And I have to admit, this is kind of a surprise to me that they sent me something like this. I did not expect it to be looking this good. I was expecting just a plain model. So thank you, Smartish, for doing that. And for sending all this stuff, of course. But we need to move on. Okay, next we've got this side hustle, for lack of a better term. And yeah, it's pretty much what you would expect of it. It is a thing that you put on the side of your phone, so you can use it as a wallet. It's something that is, honestly, I have reviewed several times before, even this week. So at least has this nice Smartish thing in there. Very cool. Oh, here's a close-up of that. But I think it'd be better if you saw a close-up of it as I put it on my phone. Yeah, so we've got this here. Got a good mount here. This one's a bit looser than, say, I think I did one from ESR the other day that was super tight on there as far as that. But in this case, you can remove it pretty easily, but it will stay on there, so you won't have to worry about losing your credit cards or whatever you want to put in this thing. Anyway, it's $39.99, but you can also get it for $34.99, or at least at this price, $34.99, assuming for a limited time. Again, I don't know all these. If you notice, I've been saying 2 prices for each of these because, yeah, I'm looking at them and they have a certain price that's crossed out along with what is actually there, so hey. Anyway, let's move on. Next up, we've got this car mount here, and I think I've got it set to the right. Let's just put it this way. While I do these reviews, I'll often have the website of the product that I'm looking at, just so I make sure I'm consistent as far as like what this thing can give. And sometimes I've done whole reviews where I had like the wrong product up, or at least the wrong type of product up, and it gets embarrassing when I find that out later. This is a pretty simple device here. It's made for your, you know, for putting on your, let's see. Oh, hello. Okay, so you can see it does this. There we go. Yeah, that is quite the product here. So the only thing that remains to do is to, well, let's see. There doesn't seem to be a, I guess I was expecting a charging cord to come with it, but I don't even see where to put in this here. Is it just there? I guess it's a car mount. I guess it's not really, I guess you, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna just say that I think you're just meant to just mount this thing in your car and then you just put your phone on it and then you kind of have something there on your dash. not bad. I reviewed several products that do this before. So like if you've got like your charging cord you can connect up with it, hey, that's probably a bonus. Most cars have a USB port in there. Mine's got a USB and a USB-C port. So yeah, and you can just connect the wire up to this thing so you can charge your phone as you go. You see how this works, and it's a pretty simple device here, and it's also a simple price. Around $35.99, but it's marked down to $30.99 at the time of this recording. Not bad. I like how it's compacts up there. So it's got a 3M stickable stuff and wipes, so I'm assuming it's designed so you can just kind of stick it on there. And it even has that magnetic ring in case you don't necessarily have a way to magnetically stick it onto your phone. Although, yeah, and I've got one here that I have thanks to a product I reviewed a while ago. But that's another story. For now, let's keep going. Charge Shack. Oh wait, didn't I just tell that joke with a charge dinghy? I think I did. Anyway, well, this is the Charge Shack, and as you can see, well, you can't really see yet because I haven't unboxed it yet. But it's pretty much what you were expecting. Something to help charge, and it's a good looking device with the, you know, it's a wall adapter here with the 2 prongs that come down like that. Not bad. Got a USB-C and a USB-A, so that is fitting and very good. This one is known as the black tie affair, at least the design is called that. And it's like pretty slick. It's about, what is this? I'm gonna have to put some of the details down in the article because I'm trying to figure out like how much wattage we got here. We'll get an article and stuff. Do I need to plug this in the wall and demonstrate it? I don't really think I need to, so yeah, I'm just gonna go from there. You get it for about $49.99 or $44.99. Sorry about that, but it's marked down to $39.99, which is the price I think I meant to say. Anyway, let's move on. Okay, and next is the Crown Jewel. And if you're not familiar with the Jewel, I think it's a unit of work, maybe? It's been a while since I took a physics class. But this particular one is a power cord, and a good one at that. I'll open it up to show you. This particular guy I got because it's got that nice, oh yeah, we got that old-fashioned, oh man, what was that called? Lightning port. Wow, that's been a while since I used that. It actually took me a while for me to remember what that was. Plus the USB-C with USB-C. Do I need to really give a demonstration of this? No, I'm not really going to. I guess I suppose I could pair it with the, what was that thing called? The Charge Shack, but you know what? I don't think I'm gonna. I think you guys know what a charging cord is. I definitely think that this is just worth seeing, and they've got other models that if you just want to go USB-C to USB-C, you can. There's other forms of it and other different colors. Again, this is one of those things where I'm going to go into more detail on the article and stuff. The price is pretty small, $24.99 or $19.99 at this present time. Moving on. Okay, I'm going to end this review with 2 products that are very similar. One is the case clinger with crossbody sling. I'm not really certain why it's called that. But, ooh, hello. Oh, it's very nice. Oh, yeah. Case clinger. Okay, I think, as I recalled, it works kind of interestingly. Basically, what I believe it is you put in the insert for your case, and yeah, so, oh, shucks. Sorry, that had a lot of things in it that I didn't expect. And yeah. Okay, instructions. Insert empty. Okay, forward D-ring. Okay. So I happen to have this phone here with this here. So basically what you do is you, okay, this isn't going to work because I have to realize that I'm going to have to put it over here. If I put it in there, I'm going to block the charging port. But essentially, you put this in here, and now you have this convenient tab on your phone for what you need to do. And then, I think I'm gonna go for broke here and just open this up here. Sometimes and then we've got this kind of thing here going on. So you can just simply insert it in there. Yeah, there we go. Okay. All right, there we go. So now you've got a phone necklace or something. Yeah. Let's see, also, is this, wow. Not really sure what else you can do with this other than the fact that I do like this thing. And yeah, it's pretty super all right. Huh. So I will show you a demonstration of the one for the wrist, which I think is very cool. And I'm gonna do that right now here. Since I get this off. This is it right here. The case clinger for the wrist. And I'm making quite a mess here. I definitely want to show this off. You can see I got this nice turquoise color. Doesn't really match that thing, but that's fine. Ah, here we go. Victory. So I like this idea of having something like that. So you can stick this on your wrist here. Keep it on there. Now you can be talking on your phone. And if you accidentally drop your phone, that's it. As in like, that's it. As in like, it won't be that's it. So anyway, you got something going on there that's really good. Granted, mine is kind of upside down because to mount it there, I probably would have to put it through the end with a charging port. There's probably other ways around this, and I'll have to figure out a way of doing that. But hey, let's see. The case clinger for the necklace, I guess, is about $44.99 or $39.99. And if you want, you can get this particular one, which is about $19.99. Anyway, so I think that's just about it. But there is there's one more thing I want to do. Smartish is here.